Today is a very auspicious day. According to PM Bakchi Bengali calendar almanac, used by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. By that calculation, in Slovenia, today it is Mahadvadashi, fasting. For yesterday's Parshwa-Ekadashi. Parshwa-Ekadashi means on Shayan Ekadashi, at the beginning of Chaturmasya, Vishnu goes to sleep. That is, of course, pastimes of sleeping, not tamaguna, transcendental pastimes of sleeping. Very auspicious. And today, on this day, he will change side from left side to right side. That is called Parshwa-Parivartan Mahotsav. This is also his lila, transcendental lila. His lila is all auspicious. Then on Uttam Ekadashi, he will again wake up. All these three Ekadashis are prominent in whole year. These three and also Bhima Ekadashi, Nirjala Ekadashi. These three and one more, four. So this is happening today. Srila Sanatana Goswami, on the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wrote in Hari Bhakti Vilas, on Ekadashi or on Mahadvadashi, devotees, they have to observe it for the satisfaction of Krishna, by giving up all enjoyments, by giving up all sinful activities, and with all good qualities, means with devotion, they have to do upavas. One is, meaning is fasting, another means they have to remain near Krishna, upavas. How we can do that? That is only possible through service. If one is fully surrendered, then he has transcendental body, he can remain in transcendental realm. But if we are not on transcendental realm, how we can be near him, how we can serve him? Kali Kale Nam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Krishna himself came down in this Kali Yuga to this material world. He appeared as his name. Nam Vigraha Swarup Tine Krup Tine Bedna Hitim Chidananda Rup. So if we chant his name, then we are near him. If we with surrender, without offenses, we chant, then in that way we have to observe Ekadashi or Mahadvadashi very carefully. Madhavatiti Bhakti Janani. If we observe, then we'll get devotion. They are like mother of devotion. Also other days related to Madhava, like Janmashtami, also today Vamandev, they're all Madhavatiti. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, I am observing them very carefully, as per scriptural prescript, to satisfy Krishna, and that will give devotion to him. You will get 1,000,000 times more benefit when you perform bhajan on Ekadashi. And today also is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed by his own example. From early morning, he gathered all his personal associates, devotees, pure devotees, and in Srivas Thakur's courtyard, from early morning, they started doing congregational chanting of holy names and dancing, and they did whole day, whole night. Holy Ekadashi, not eating, sleeping, drinking, nothing. Only congregational chanting whole time, and they are getting transcendental bliss. Today also is the appearance day of Jiva Goswami. He is our previous guru in our Guru Parampara. Our Gurudev wrote his biography. I will not read everything because also Vamandev topic is there. Sri Jiva Goswami. In Krishna Lila, Jiva Goswami is Bilasa Manjari, maid servant of Radharani. Sushila Pandita Sriman Jiva Shri Balavatmaja. He was the son of Ballabha, his brother of Rupa and Sanatan. He got named Anupam from Mahaprabhu. He's his son. And the scholar of exemplary character, Jiva Goswami. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, then he stopped at Ramkeli village. There he met Rupa and Sanatan. He blessed them. Also Anupam was there. Some say that when Mahaprabhu was staying in Ramkeli, Jiva Goswami was very small. He got his darshan and did some service. Some say he never met him directly. And when Rupa and Sanatan renounced this world, then Jiva Goswami, although he was very rich and he got all those riches and everything, he also lost interest in anything and did not want to hear any worldly topics, nothing. Always he was engaged in bhajan. Even as a child, he was always playing with his friends Krishna Lila, and he used to worship Krishna Balaram Diti. And also, one time in a dream, Jiva Goswami got vision of Mahaprabhu dancing in the midst of Sankirtan. He was overwhelmed by feelings of divine love, and soon thereafter he left home. He first went to Fatehabad from Bakla Chandradip. Then he went to Navadip, and there he met Nityananda Prabhu. And you know, we are hearing that Navadip Dham Mahatmya. Nityananda Prabhu then took him on parikrama of Navadip Dham together with Srivas and other devotees. Then at the end, Nityananda Prabhu told him, now you will have to go to Vrindavan because that is the order of Mahaprabhu for you. You should not stay here. And first you will study all the scriptures from Madhusudan Vachaspati in Varanasi. Then you have to go to Vrindavan and you have to stay under the shelter of Rupa Sanatan. And Vrindavan, that is the place which Mahaprabhu gave to your family. So that is the order, you will have to go there. And he placed his foot on his head to bless him. Jiva Goswami fainted in ecstasy. Then he was going towards Vrindavan, but he was giving dandavat from far to Navadip Dham. Then he came to Varanasi, and there is one Madhusudan Vachaspati. From him he learned all the scriptures, Vedic, for Vedas, Upanishads, Vedanta Sutra, Puranas, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, all. He became expert. That is why you will find in Jiva Goswami's writings, especially in Sat Sandarbha, 6 Sandarbhas, he established the Siddhanta of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu based on scriptural evidence, and he's quoting from all the scriptures. What I said now, he's quoting and also explaining, like what is the meaning of Tattva Masi according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and some other statements from Upanishad, some Vedanta Sutra, important sutras, he's explaining according to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And from Puranas, Vishnu Puran, also quoting Ramanuja Acharya, sometimes Shankaracharya also, to show certain points. So he was the best scholar. Of course, all Goswamis, they are all Manjaris, they realize so. Anyone can do anything what others did, but they played such pastime. Each had their own service. So it was Jiva Goswami's service to establish Siddhanta of Mahaprabhu, quoting all the scriptures to prove. Then he came to Vrindavan and was under Rupa and Sanatan. Then one time also you heard one Digvijay Pandit, a great scholar, he was defeating everyone in debate. He came to Vrindavan to conquer Vrindavan. Then Brajavasis, they said, Rupa and Sanatana, they are our scholars, you speak with them. And he met them, Rupa Sanatana understood, he's only wanting name and fame. So why waste time to speak with him? He's not interested in devotion. So why to speak with him? So they just signed that paper, yes, we are defeated. Then they went to Brajavasis, means that scholar, and he said, you're saying your scholars here, they did not even have courage to debate with me. I defeated Vrindavan. Then they said, no, there is another scholar here, their disciple, Jiva Goswami. He's a young boy, but he's very brilliant. Only if you can conquer him, then we can admit that you conquered Vrindavan, otherwise not. Then that scholar said, okay, I will defeat him. Then he went to Jiva Goswami and he told him very proudly, your gurus, they accepted defeat, even without arguing. I heard you are a great scholar. So, if you want to debate with me, or you can just sign like your gurus did. Then Jiva Goswami understood that Rupa Sanatan did not want to waste time with this, but other people will not understand that. They will think, oh, Rupa Sanatan, they don't have much knowledge. So Jiva Goswami thought then they will be deprived of the mercy of Rupa and Sanatan. They will not understand their humility and why they did this. So in order to show the dignity of Rupa Sanatan, out of compassion to all jivas of this world, and also to cut the pride of this scholar, for this reason, not for his own name and fame. To show dignity of Rupa Sanatan, he said, yes, I will debate with you, but under one condition. If I defeat you, then you will give me that paper and I will tear it. He said, yes, okay. Anyhow, he thought he would defeat. But Jiva Goswami, they were debating. He's not an ordinary person. It is not that gopis are foolish persons. They are doing pastime of like cowherd girls and like this. But gopis are most learned. They are having highest devotion. Highest devotion means most having all knowledge. So here, Gopi, Bilasa Manjari, she's arguing. Scriptural argumentation. And Jiva Goswami defeated him so badly that out of emotional shock, that Digvijay spontaneously passed urine and stool. So badly defeated. Then Jiva Goswami tore that paper. And there is another one wrong. So some people, they don't understand. They think Jiva Goswami is not humble. No, he's actually humble to Krishna and to Vaishnavas. For this reason he did. And some say that Jiva Goswami became envious of Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami and through Chaitanya Charitamrita. That is false. Some stories some are making, that is wrong. And also some are saying Jiva Goswami does not know highest transcendental sentiment of Parakya Ras, because he was speaking about Svakya Ras of Radha Krishna, means like a merit. But that is also not correct. He spoke Svakya Vad because some of his followers, they were having that kind of rasa, so to explain to them, and also because in future some people will misunderstand what is Parakya Rasa between Radha and Krishna, that is transcendental thing. It is not something immoral of this world, or they will try to imitate Radha Krishna's pastime. So for them, he also wrote that in Tattva, Radha and Krishna are married because Krishna is Purna Shaktiman and Radha is Purna Shakti. So Shakti is always inseparably connected. It's a consort, always serving. So in Tattva they are married. But in Lila they are doing this. Parakyara, so that it becomes more intense, that love. So they misunderstood Jiva Goswami, but actually he is true follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Sanatan. He spoke also about Parakyaras and everything, and you know, under his guidance, Shamananda, Narottam and Dukhi Krishnadas, Shamananda, Srinivasacharya and Narottam Thakur, they were studying all devotional scriptures and scriptures of Goswamis. Then Jiva Goswami gave them these titles, Acharya to Srinivas, to Narottam Thakur, and to Dukhi Krishnadas Shamananda. Then he sent them to preach in Bengal and Orissa. They lost the scriptures that Bir Hambir king stole them, but you know, then Srinivasacharya got back. So they were preaching. Jiva Goswami was topmost Acharya after Rupa Sanatana. He was Acharya of whole Braja Mandal, Gaura Mandal, and also Ketra Mandal, Puri, everything. He was topmost leader of all Gauriya Vaishnavas. One time also Vallabhata came while Rupa Goswami was writing some verses of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Then Vallabhata, he was also great scholar, Sanskrit Pandit. So he said there are some mistakes here in this verse. Then Jiva Goswami heard it. Rupa did not do anything. He remained silent. But when Vallabhata went to take water from the river, then Jiva Goswami went also to Jamuna and he asked him, what you found some mistakes there. Then Vallabhata told, this is this. Then Jiva Goswami refuted, no, there is no mistake. He gave all evidence, everything. There is no mistake. Then Vallabhata was very impressed with Jiva Goswami's scholarship, so he told to Rupa Goswami, in order to teach us conditioned souls, he chastised him. Why you are debating again and again here in Vrindavan? It's a place of bhajan. So you are not fit to stay here, you go back to Bengal. Then Jiva Goswami was depressed and he went to Nandaghat. He's still in Brajamandal, but he was fasting, not eating, only for survival and all the time doing chanting. Then Sanatana Goswami, once he met him there, and because some Brajavasi said there is one Baba there, he's not eating anything. He's young and he's very beautiful, but he's not eating anything. You go and tell him to eat, otherwise he will die. Then Sanatana went there and he saw, oh, it is Jiva Goswami. Then he told him, why you are here? And Jiva Goswami told everything. Then Sanatana took him back to Rupa Goswami and told him, he asked Rupa Goswami. Sanatana Goswami is like his guru, elder brother. So he told him, why you are doing this? Are you a follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching is Name Ruchi, Jiva Dvaya, Vaishnav Sevan. Taste for holy name, mercy to Jivas, and service to Vaishnavas. That is Mahaprabhu's teaching. So why you are not merciful to Jiva Goswami? You have to be merciful to him. Then Rupa Goswami again accepted and they were reconciled. So Rupa Goswami only wanted to teach conditioned souls that unnecessarily or for some mundane name and fame, one should not waste time arguing. But of course, Jiva Goswami did not want to do this. He wanted to show to Vallabhata there is no mistake in his Gurudev's writings. Always he protected the dignity of Rupa Goswami. Then, Jiva Goswami established Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan. There also Rupa Goswami's Bhajan Kutir is there and Samadhi. Also Srila Bhaktivedanta Sai Maharaj was doing Bhajan there. And one Bhajan Kutir is in Radha Kunda, near Lalita Kunda, we go there. went Parikrama, and he wrote so many books. Leela Granthas, like pastimes, Gopal Virudavali, Gopal Champu, and also philosophical, like commentary to Bhagavatam, then Satsandarbha, that is fully refuting Mayavad conception by quoting all scriptures and establishing Siddhanta of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all tattvas, very clearly, and you cannot defeat. Even no one till now ever challenged Jiva Goswami's the Satsandarbha. Some other writings, even Rupa Goswami, others, they tried to challenge. But the Satsandarbha of Jiva Goswami, no one even tried to challenge, to find some mistake. No, impossible. So, and so many, and songs also, he wrote Gopal Tapani Upanishad, commentary, Madhava Mahotsav, so many books. And also for those who learn Sanskrit, that grammar based on the names of Krishna, different names. So while they are learning Sanskrit grammar, they are always chanting holy name and they become devotees. So today is his appearance day. I am remembering his Samadhi Mandir there in Radha Damodar temple, bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. Then today is also appearance day of Vaman Bhagavan. There are many avatars, unlimited avatars. So among 10 principal avatars, Vaman is one. Before we sang this song, Dashavatar Stotram, so you will find his Lila in Vaman Puran and also in Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the essence of all scriptures. So there in Bhagavatam, it is described once Bali Maharaj was king of the demons and Indra king of demigods. And when they were fighting, Indra killed Bali Maharaj. Then Shukracharya, the guru of demons, he revived Bali Maharaj by certain mantra, some procedure, Mrita Sanjivani, and Bali Maharaj became alive, and then he advised him, Shukracharya, you have to do Vishwajit Jagya by Brahmanas of Bhrigu dynasty. They are very powerful Brahmins, they are there to supreme. So they did that Yagya, and Bali Maharaj became very powerful by that Yagya. Then he attacked the demigods and he defeated them. And when Indra came to know that Bali Maharaj is defeating all demigods, he wanted to fight and he came in front of Bali Maharaj, but he could not even stand in front of Bali Maharaj, such power. What to speak of fighting, could not even stand before him. Then Indra was confused and he went to Brihaspati, guru of demigods, and he asked, why is this? Where from he's getting such power? Then Brihaspati told, because of that Yagya, that Brahmins, they are behind that, they are very powerful. So now if you will fight, you will be defeated. Now it is not proper time. Better you go to live in Antariksha, space. There is earth and there is Antariksha, then Svarga. So Antariksha is like space in between. So they were there living. Then Aditi, she is mother of demigods. Diti, we just now heard, is the mother of demons. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu and others. Father is same, Kashyap, Rishi. Mother is different. They are step brothers. From Aditi demigods, from Aditi demons. They are always fighting. So Aditi was very much depressed that her sons are not having any place to stay. They are here and there in the space. Then she was waiting for Kashyap Rishi to come because he was doing tapasya in the forest. And she was very weak. She did not eat, not clean house, nothing. Then Kashyap Rishi understood something is wrong. Then he asked, and she said, because this happened, I want that my sons should regain their position. Then Kashyap Rishi became angry, and he said, the demigods are our friends and demons are our enemies. This vision of the duality of enemy and friend only occurs to those who are infatuated by the illusory energy Maya of the Supreme Lord. Due to forgetfulness of the Supreme Lord, people experience the negation of knowledge, viparita buddhi, of their own constitutional position, and consequently all sorts of troubles and difficulties originate. Actually, all are engaged in a mutual interrelationship of love by dint of their relationship with the Supreme Lord. We are all related, all jivas. It is not that they are friends, enemies, demons, no, all are coming from same source. But we forgot that relation due to being covered, so we are under Maya, so we see friends, enemies. So he told, a pure understanding of knowledge does not include any vision of enmity. My advice to you is that you should give up bodily misidentifications along with false relations and worship Hari with full dedication. Then Aditi said, yes, that is true. I agree. That is very good. But still I want my son should regain. Then Kashyap Rishi understood. My wife is devotee. She has knowledge. Why is she speaking like this? She is not ignorant person. Then he understood, oh, it is the desire of Supreme Lord. He wants to make some pastime. Then Kashyap Rishi said, okay, actually she was not in Maya. It was the desire of Supreme Lord to make this pastime. He also understood. Then Kashyap Rishi said, okay, we have to do tapasya. You will have to perform Keshava Tosha Nibrata, fast to please Keshava for 12 days by drinking only milk. But 12 days, those demigods days, that means 12 years. So Kashyap Rishi and both they performed severe austerity. Then Supreme Lord appeared before Mother Aditi and assured her that he would appear as her son at the proper time under auspicious indications and would fulfill her desire. Then, first Supreme Lord appeared in the heart of Kashyap Rishi. Then, by initiation, he imparted divine knowledge, means Supreme Lord, to Aditi through initiation. Then, Supreme Lord appeared in the heart of Aditi, and then he appeared in her womb. Then, when he was in the womb, then all demigods, they came and offered prayers to Bhagavan, Garvastuti. And on the 12th day of the month of Shravan, means today, although now it is already Bhadra, at the very auspicious moment of the Abhijit star, Lord Narayan appeared from the womb of Aditi as Shyamasundar, sweet and dark complexioned, Pitambar, dressed in yellow garments, holding a conch, disc, club, and lotus. Bol Shri Vaman Bhagavan Ki Jai. First he appeared as Narayan, four-handed. But then immediately he, when they got darshan of Narayan, then he became Vaman, that means dwarf, very small, but very beautiful. Yesterday I thought all these are transcendental forms. You will be attracted if you see. Then they were very happy and they did all karma sanskaras, birth ceremony, and name giving and all this. Then when he was 9 years old, then the Brahmin sacred thread, Diksha, it was performed, and Sun God himself instructed him in Gayatri mantra. Then Brihaspati gave him sacred thread, Kashyap gave him straw belt, Mother Earth gave him a deer skin to sit, Asan, because Mother Earth is Asan. You have to pray to Asan as Mother Earth. Then Moon God gave him Brahmadanda, Brahmachari rod. Mother Aditi gave him Kopin, and presiding deity of heaven offered him umbrella. Lord Brahma gave him a water pot, Kamandalu. The 7 sages offered him Kusha grass. Saraswati gave him a string of Rudraksha beads. Kuver gave him a pot for begging alms. And Bhagavati, the mother of the universe, gave him alms. Then, after you take Diksha, then it is custom that Brahmachari, he will have to beg from others for the service of Guru. You have to beg. Even now this is still there. You have to beg and you have to offer to Guru Seva. So Baman, he knew that Bali Maharaj is doing one big yagya there in one holy place, Brigukacha, on the bank of the Narmada river. So, and he's very charitable person. So Vamandev and other Brahmins also, they were all going to that yagya to beg or to receive charity. So other Brahmins, they thought, who will come first, he will get more. So we have to be first. So they were going very fast. But Baman, he was under umbrella. Umbrella was so big that you could not see Baman under umbrella. So they thought some umbrella is walking by itself. They could not understand Baman is inside. So they understood then. They thought, oh, very small. Easily we can cross him. So they crossed him. But again, by Jogamaya, Baman Bhagavan was in front of them, like this, all the time. They overcome and he was in front. They could not understand because he's Bhagavan. So he came first to Bali Maharaj, and Bali Maharaj understood some great Brahmin came, very effulgent, very powerful. So he bowed down to him and washed his lotus feet and took water on his head and worshipped everything. Then he said, I think you have come to beg something from me. You are Brahmin, newly initiated. So you have come to right place. You ask anything you want. I can give you anything. If you want a young girl for marriage, I can give you. If you want village, town, whole Asia or anything, I can give you. Whatever you want, you say. Then Baman said, yes, I came to beg, but I want only 3 steps of land, according to my feet. Then Bali Maharaj thought, oh, he's a very small Brahmin. So his intelligence is also very small, very little. He does not know. Then he proudly said, do you know who I am? I am the owner of 3 worlds, upper, middle and lower. All 3 worlds, I am the owner. If you will beg something from me, and then you will have to beg something else also from someone else, then my name will be spoiled, that I'm not a good donor. So you reconsider, you rethink what you want. I can give you whole Asia, I can give you, or whatever you want you say. Then Brahman said, no, I am a Brahmin. Brahmin, he is worshipper of Brahman, so spiritual, so he should be satisfied with minimum possessions in this world only to survive, because this desire to have more and more, it has got no end. If you give me Jambudvip, then I will want whole world. If you will give me whole world, then I will want upper world also, and all this, so no end. So Brahmin should be satisfied with little, should not have greed to have many things, because he is to be engaged in the worship of Supreme Lord. So this material. Then he said, really, I want only 3 steps of land. Then Shukracharya, Guru of Bali Maharaj, he came. You don't give him, because you don't know who is he. He looks like a dwarf, but he's actually Supreme Lord, and he will take everything away from you to benefit the demigods. So you don't promise him anything. Then Bali Maharaj said, I am very astonished. You are my guru. If really he is Supreme Lord, then he is the best person to give to. If I don't give, he can take by force also. So why you don't want I should serve Supreme Lord? And if he is only one dwarf, then how much land he can take by 3 steps? So now already I promised, and so I will not break my promise. And Vamandev before also told, I know you Bali Maharaj, you are from great family, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad, then Virochan, they are all great personalities. Your father never broke his promise if he offered anything to Brahmin, so I know you will give. Then Bali Maharaj said, I cannot break my promise, I will give him. So he took that water pot, that I don't know how it is said, with mantra to offer to him, but Shukracharya went inside that water and was blocking that water to come out. Then Bali Maharaj with some broomstick, he pierced that, and one eye was destroyed of Shukracharya. So he became known as Kana Shukra, means blind in one eye because of obstructing the service. And yes, before that, Bali Maharaj said, how I can speak untruth? I already promised. Then Shukracharya gave many arguments. No, sometimes you have to speak untruth also, in certain circumstances, like how much money you have. If some rich person will speak everywhere, then robbers will come and everything. So he has to keep that a secret or speak falsehood to protect his dharma and to protect his wealth. And another also, if one young lady is attacked, means one person is running behind her to rape her or to rob her, and she's running, and then she goes into some small lane, and that person is confused where she went, and suddenly he asks you, where did she go? Then at that time you should not speak the truth to protect her. So sometimes you have to speak lie. So in this case also you should not keep your promise, otherwise you will lose everything. And even if you will give, you will not be able to fulfill, because he will took everything by 2 steps. Then 3rd step you will not be able to give, and you will not be able to fulfill your promise, and you will lose everything. Then how you will do your dharma, religious activities, how you will do? Then Bali said, no, I promised. And he's Supreme Lord. If he's Supreme Lord, then it is best to give him. So then this happened. Then when he offered, then Vaman Bhagavan became Trivikram, a very big form. And with 2 steps, he covered lower planetary systems and also middle and upper with 2 steps. Everything he covered with 2 steps only. Then he said to Bali, where shall I put my 3rd step? You promised me, you have to give me. Then Bali Maharaj was not sorry because he lost everything, but he was sorry because he could not fulfill his desire. So he was very depressed. And then demons attacked Vamandev, but from Vamandev some Narayani army came out and killed all, means fought all demons, and Bali Maharaj stopped them. Don't fight now. It is not good time now. So you stop. Then they went. Then they bind Bali Maharaj. With the ropes of Varuna. Then everyone were crying. Then Vamandev again said, in your dynasty, predecessors, no one ever break the promise. Why you are breaking the promise? You give me the 3rd step also. Land. Why you are not giving me? You are a religious person, but you are behaving irreligiously. Then he was distressed, but he was married with a wife who was a devotee. That is beneficial to cooperate for the service of Krishna. So she came and she told him, Bali, you gave everything what you considered to be your own, but you did not give yourself. You have to give yourself also to Bhagavan. That only from a devotee wife can come such thing. If really she is a devotee of Bhagavan, then she will not want to exploit anything, but will assist in the service of Krishna. There is no exploitation mood. So then Bali Maharaj was very happy. Yes, you are right. He was appreciating wife. Like those husbands or Yagyapan, they appreciate it. So in devotional platform, this is important, the service of Krishna, not other things. Then higher, lower these things. No, devotion to Krishna is important. So he was very happy, and then he said to Vamandev, yes, here you put the 3rd your feet. Here, on me, on my head. I'm offering myself to you. Then one more feet came from the navel of Vamandev, and he put there. And all demigods, they were very happy, and they were showering flowers down. Then Vamandev was, Trivikram Bhagavan was very happy. Then he said, I'm very much satisfied with you. So till now, you were the giver. Now I will be the giver. You ask anything, what you want. Then our Gurudev explained, conditioned souls, they will say, what you took, you give back. Because we are attached to our property. But he did not say. Why? Because he got higher bliss and higher knowledge. What is real necessity? So he said, no, I don't want anything. I only want that your feet should always remain on my head. I should always be engaged in your service. That is what I want, only your service. Then Trivikram or Baman, he was very happy, and he said, I will give you one place where you can do bhajan in Sutala, down, and Sudarshan Chakra will protect. And he became pure devotee, Bali Maharaj, and Prahlad Maharaj was very happy. Prahlad, his grandson. Prahlad Maharaj had a son, Virochan, and he tried to make him devotee but could not make him. He tried, he sent him to school for demigods, and by his own example and instruction, he tried to make him devotee, but Virochan could not accept. But Prahlad Maharaj did not become angry because of that, because he thought, I did my duty to Supreme Lord, I tried, but due to his bad previous impressions, samskaras, all this, he is unable to accept. So what to do? He did not beat him or angry or force him like this. No. Our Gurudev told, it is not a rule that son or child, daughter of a devotee will automatically become devotee. No, that is not a rule. And it also should not be forcefully. They have a duty to try, but not force. Here we see Prahlad Maharaj is ideal devotee, pure devotee, and he accepted. It is like this. This is the truth. I did my duty, so he satisfied Supreme Lord. He has no any separate desire for name and fame. Oh, my devotee is a demon, my son is a demon, so what people will say, so better I beat him, he should forcefully accept. No. Prahlad Maharaj's target is to satisfy Krishna, not any worldly things. So he understood the situation, and he said, I did my duty, but he cannot accept. So it is like that. So he's interested in the service of Krishna, not of any his own self-interest. Then, but now Bali Maharaj, and yes, Birochan, one effect was there. He saw my father is trying so much with love, but I am unable to become devotee, so he regretted in his heart. I am unable to. Up to this point, there was a change in his heart. So because of that, his son he became a devotee, Bali Maharaj, pure devotee. Prahlad was very happy. Then then Vamandev, he said to Shukracharya, your disciple lost everything, so you do some yagya for him. And he's in so much trouble, your disciple. You do some yagya for his welfare. Then Shukracharya also said, my disciple has seen you. He has chanted your name and glories. Your hair lotus feet have been placed upon his head. Is my disciple still so impure that I have to perform a yagya to bless him? There may be discrepancies in pronouncing mantras, observing the regulative principles in serial order, and moreover, there may be discrepancies in regard to time, place, persons, articles, and paraphernalia. But when your Lordship's holy name is chanted, everything becomes faultless. Shukracharya said, there is no need, already you blessed fully him. So this is how it is in Bhagavatam. Now when we were in Vienna, Bhagavat Katha, Srila Bodhayan Maharaj told that verse that one should not accept the Guru, or Guru should not accept disciples, husband should not accept wife, wife should not accept husband, should not accept demigod, father, mother, brother, all this, if they cannot rescue you from death. Means if they are not prescribing devotion. So those you should not follow. You have to give due respect as to all jivas, but not follow. Then example of Bali Maharaj is he rejected his guru. He did not follow his guru's word because he obstructed the service of Bhagavan. And then those wives, they rejected husbands in Vrindavan. Then Bharat Maharaj rejected mother. Also Parashuram, Katvanga king rejected demigods. And like this. But now for the first time I heard in Vienna, Bodhayan Maharaj told, and there is opposite also. Like if you follow them, you will not get Bhagavan. But opposite also, you will find examples. if someone will accept bona fide Guru, he will get Bhagavan. That is everywhere, it is in Shastra. And if one accepts husband, he will also get Bhagavan. And there is, I forgot which example is there. By accepting husband, they got, means good husband, they got Bhagavan, and good demigod and all this. In positive also in Shastra he told. So this is example of accepting good wife. He got Bhagavan. If wife is not good, non-devotee, then you have to not follow, reject. But if a devotee, then you get Bhagavan by that. By Guru, by proper father, by proper mother, by proper brother, all this. And also Kardam Rishi and Devahuti is one example. By accepting wife Devahuti, also he got Bhagavan, and she accepted husband. Like in his, I will have to ask him, because it was very interesting. I forgot now, but when he will now come after some days here, I will ask him to tell me again which are the positive based on that verse. How examples from Shastra that you have to reject, and opposite that how in Shastra by accepting all those they got Bhagavan. So also accepting husband or wife is beneficial to get Bhagavan. If they, like here, he accepted. So she gave that idea that you offer yourself also. Not only what you think is yours, but yourself also. Then he got Bhagavan. Then we sang before this song, Keshavadrita Bhamana Rupa. So the meaning is, O Keshava, you assume the form of Bhaman to trick the great demon Bali Maharaj of your by your steps, and to purify all living entities by the water that emanated from the nails of your lotus feet, that is Ganga Devi. When he pierced with that feet to upper planetary system, then Ganga came. All glories unto you, Lord of the universe. So today is Bhaman Bhagavan's appearance day. I am bowing down to him and praying his causeless mercy, and also to Bali Maharaj and his wife Vindyavali. She's a pure devotee. By the grace of devotee we can get devotion. Whether it is body or that does not matter. Point is Atma. If Atma is dedicated to Supreme Lord, then devotee. So I'm bowing down and praying there, causeless mercy. Tomorrow is also very auspicious day. Our Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's appearance day. So we'll hear about him.